Outside now from our Storm Cam 9 network, looking from the Doubletree Hotel at downtown Chattanooga. A lot of clouds in the skies, David. Helene has made landfall, and now we wait.
That's right. Now, Helene will make landfall this time tomorrow night. Right now, it's become a hurricane. It's going to become a major hurricane at that prior to landfall. But, of course, our main focus is we are weather alert still for Thursday and Friday, especially the timing Thursday night through Friday. That's our best timing for the heaviest rain and the strongest winds. We could have tropical storm wind gusts reaching above tropical storm levels there, heading through overnight through Friday area wide. Definitely take some time now to secure outdoor items. Also be aware of the flooding threat. Our ground is now saturated with the previous rain, and the heaviest rain is yet to come. That'll start arriving later in the day tomorrow through tomorrow night, that first half of Friday. Higher rainfall totals and stronger wind gusts, especially east of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Any change in that track, which is still possible. The forward speed, the track, could affect everything as far as the wind field locally and the heavy downpours of rain. Now, already, this is a rarity. That tropical storm watch upgraded to a tropical storm warning. The only difference is now that we're under 36 hours from the prior to arrival of the tropical storm conditions, that now reaches warning criteria. And that means wind gusts in this warning area could exceed or be in this range of 39 to 73 miles an hour. That's the tropical storm range. Now, of course, the wind does not stop at the state line. Not at all. That's why high wind watches are out. More than likely will be upgraded to a high wind warning. That means again across southeast Tennessee, some gusts could reach up to 50 in the valley locations, up to 70 across the higher terrain on the Tennessee-North Carolina border. Wind advisory out for Jackson and DeKalb County, Alabama. Everybody under a flood watch as well because the ground is now saturated from the previous rain. And so far, the heaviest has been east of us, and it's been varying. Around the city, about a third of an inch, but you go east of the city, these amounts have been excessive, already 1 to 2 inches, and it's this part of our viewing area to the east where the rain is going to last longer, and that's going to lead to higher totals. And with the higher terrain there, more excessive runoff can be expected. So overnight tonight, this is going to be the main area for more rain. Nothing really severe with this. Our main concern overnight is some minor areas of flooding that'll be going on. It's all part of a front which is now stalled across our viewing area. So around the city, things have improved a bit. It'll stay okay overnight through morning. But again, as this front stalls, well, that rain is going to start backing up during the day tomorrow and then start pulling up the rain associated with Helene moving inland. And speaking of Helene, it's right now growing in strength very rapidly. Wind speeds at 85 sustained. It's a strong Category 1 storm, but it's going to have explosive development over the next 24 hours. So by tomorrow evening, a very narrow swath here where it could become a major hurricane, that's Cat 3 or higher, is projected to possibly go as high as a Cat 4. Keep an eye on that. And a very narrow path farther inland. And the problem here, folks, is that strong forward speed is going to push these winds far, far inland. That's why you're seeing that very rare tropical storm warning over our local counties. And notice by the pre-dawn hours of Friday, it still could be a hurricane at hurricane strength south of the Atlanta metro area. So over us, it could pass by as a tropical storm, weakening down to a tropical depression, but it could bring that wind field over our area. So it's wind and rain our main concern. Yes, people have asked me about tornadoes. Typically, that threat for tornadoes is east of the center, so a little bit higher chance east of where that goes, but we're watching that track. Our main concern at the moment, higher odds are having strong wind gusts and heavy downpours of rain. Late day Friday, that does move away, and our conditions do ease quite a bit. There'll be a big difference between Friday morning and Friday evening. So let's go through the overnight hours tonight. Again, more of the rain east of I-75 to start the day tomorrow. By lunchtime in the afternoon, that rain starts backing up. So our wettest period is this time tomorrow, overnight tomorrow night, into that first part of Friday. Strong, heavy wind gusts and heavy downpours of rain. Starting the day Friday, windy and rainy. Then by lunchtime, it rotates away, so the winds and the rain do ease by late day, and by evening, it's okay. Wind gusts, again, not a problem through late tomorrow, but overnight tomorrow night. And again, these gusts could still fluctuate based on where that center goes. If the center moves farther west, that whole wind field moves away. But notice both north and south of the state line, you could have wind gusts 45 to 55, even stronger to the east. And again, with the wet ground, that could cause downed trees and power outages. Again, we're still in that 3 to 6 inch swath of rain, heavier totals to the east. This will fluctuate based on that path. So we've stayed weather alert for Thursday and Friday since Monday. No change there. I think the greatest threat of wind and rain is later tomorrow night through that first half of Friday. Things do improve for the weekend.
All right, David, thank you. Now let's check on conditions across the country. Here's the National Desk with today's Weather Window.
Weather Window, presented by the National Weather Desk.